My name's Aaron Graber with Ventrac, and today we're on a wide open property, lots of trees, lots of leaves, and we're gonna move them. Today we're working with a 4500Z. It has dual wheels on it, and we have a turbine blower on the front and a leaf plow on the 3-point on the back. The property we're on probably has about 8 to 10 acres of open grass that's constantly maintained. But it's a little bit different than some properties where it's kind of like a park. It's got a lot of mature trees in that grassy area. So you get to fall time like this and you have lots and lots of leaves to deal with. This is the perfect setup for a property like this because the turbine blower is set up to handle high volumes of leaves and to be able to clean straight down to the grass. And then the leaf plow helps speed us up when the windrows of leaves get so big that even the blower gets overwhelmed. The best way to understand all of the benefits of this setup is to think of it like a system. First, you have the tractor that powers everything. And then you have the fact that the tractor's on dual wheels. No matter where you are when you're doing leaves, it's late in the season and it's likely to be wet. This property in particular has a few wet areas and spots that are close to natural springs, and there's no possible way you'd be able to do this property with something like a zero-turn or a compact tractor without leaving ruts in the yard. Along with the dual wheels, you have what you always have at play when you're operating a Ventrac. The flex frame design oscillates and articulates to protect the turf and provide maneuverability. In this area, you've got a lot of trees. Some of them are clustered very close together, some of them are a little further apart. Lots of them have roots that are sticking up above the turf. This is very similar to what you'd find in a park setting. And if you're trying to accomplish this area with a different machine that's a fixed frame, you're going to be gouging into the turf, you're going to be having a hard time maneuvering around things. The Ventrac provides the ability to drive all around a property just like this and not do any damage and also get it done in the most efficient way possible. The turbine blower is a very high volume leaf blower, and it makes easy work out of areas like this. A typical smaller blower like you'd find on a zero-turn or a pull-behind doesn't have the same volume capacity as a turbine does, so it gets overwhelmed sooner. If you're using backpack blowers, it's unlikely you'd even try to attempt a property this size with that. And if you had to, you'd have to have at least a handful of people all with blowers. And again, you'd be doing it multiple times through the season. So a property this size is just too overwhelming. But even though the turbine is the pinnacle of blowers, it can get overwhelmed when you're dealing with lots of mature trees like this. When you get to a large windrow of leaves, even the turbine can start blowing those leaves over top instead of actually pushing them along. And then at that point, you switch to the leaf plow, which is on the back of the tractor. You don't have to switch attachments, you don't have to waste any time, and a single operator can do this whole property no matter how many leaves fall. Another thing to mention is that currently we're using this as a whole system, front and rear, because today I'm tackling this property by myself and I want to have the ease of not switching between attachments. But it is possible to run the leaf plow on the front of the Ventrac also. You have better command, better visibility, and easier maneuverability that way. The Ventrac setup this way for leaves provides the maneuverability of hand tools with the power and efficiency of a truly industrial machine. Since the Ventrac system is built around versatility, the options don't even end here for leaf removal. We also have another smaller blower that provides different advantages. This blower would equate more to what a stand-on zero-turn blower would look like. It's still very powerful, much higher performance than backpack blowers, but it's not quite the same volume capacity as the turbine blower. Thanks for watching this video on the Ventrac leaf removal system. If you have any other questions or you want to see other attachments in action, check us out on our website at ventrac.com. Make sure to follow us on social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well.